Today we are looking at the Annsky Blood Pressure Monitor, ARM type electronic. So, intelligent pressure, automatic shutdown, memory storage, and a WHO indication. A WHO indication. I don't know what that is. ARM style. This is model BSX516. It is purchased, or was purchased from us through Amazon. So as the box is falling apart, let's take a look here. So you get 4 AA batteries. You have a carrying pouch, an instruction manual, pretty thick. It has other languages, which is why it's so thick. So your actual English portion would be that, and I imagine the same for the rest of the languages. So somewhat of a manual. That is your blood pressure cuff. So you have a vinyl type material, which is the customary style. Your Velcro there. Decent. Oftentimes when I have to use one of these, you'll hear that Velcro try to kind of separate. My arms are a little bit on the bigger side. So this is your cuff. And you have your piece that plugs in to the unit itself. So we have the unit. So you have that there. You have the back, which slides in to lock it for the batteries and comes out. Feels pretty good, not heavy at all. Plastic. So set memory, system, diastolic, I believe. PUL, pulse. Tear here, so it's a little protection sticker. I guess the sound would come from there. So batteries. Do a twisting motion. See if I can get it. And just like that, the batteries are open. Movie magic. Alright, so we are gonna go ahead and install them and fire this bad boy up and see what goes on. We've got lights inside, therefore lights on the outside. Okay, there we go. Looks better. Secured. Start, stop. Okay. So there we go. Now, I guess it helps if I have this in here, right? That's ready to go. 8 o'clock. Alright, so there's a time setting on there. Error, because there's no hose attached. Okay, so it plugs in fairly easy. A little bit loose, but not bad. So, left arm, right arm. But they say your left arm is the one that runs through to your heart. The left one. Some of you nurses out there can chime in. Well, I definitely have room, which is good. Alright, so I hit start. Now there is something in there. The air, here we go, not moving. Yeah, the cuff is really good, really secure. Only heard a little bit of movement, so not bad at all. Woosah. Okay. So far so good, I think. Okay, still reading. So my heart rate, I believe that's what it's doing. All right, so 155, 84, 59. Is that good? 155, 84, 59. So your systolic 155, your, I forgot what the DIA was. Diastolic 84, and pulse 59. Pulse seems low. I wonder, let's see, let's do Apple Watch pulse. $73. Interesting. So it's possible I don't have this on right. Very highly likely. Alright, let's go again. So you hit stop, and then you hit start again. And here we go. That's how it looks. That's what it did last time, then it went down. Let's see. Table of contents. Start stop button, press to read the memory, so that's your memory button. Extended press to start the setting, so you can set your arm cuff, your air tube plug. Diastolic blood pressure unit, pulse rate display, date time display, battery level indicator. Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, user ID symbol, that's your WHO. Yeah, I'm glad we found that out. So it shows a 1 and a 2, so you can actually have two different settings. So 155, 86, and 65. So the heart rate went up a little bit, but it's more along the lines of what it said through the Apple Watch. Doing the heart rate again, 65. Okay, so that's more accurate. So I just moved it more up my arm. I think it was a little bit too loose here on the bottom part. And yeah, so I can hit set. Okay, so when you hit set, it goes to 1 or 2, and then you hold it down, and it went to date. Okay, and then I hit memory, and it goes. Okay, so you change your year, so the date, so memory. You hit set again, and now we're changing the date to the 27th. And I hit set again, and system 12. I'm going to get out of that. Or at the time, PM. Okay. Okay, I already passed. Okay, so it seems pretty easy to set it. There was that one piece that popped up. I don't know what that was. Of course, I have the book here. Alright, so it looks like it's somewhat set. Irregular heartbeat symbol. Oh, okay. Average value symbol, memory group number. Okay, alarm symbol. Okay, so it can tell you if you're in a bad area. Battery level, installation, setting date and time, switch the unit of measurement. Oh, okay. Measure the static pressure. So this one shows it going through, okay. So it says, position the cuff on upper arm and position the air tube at side your arm. Okay. Well, it's actually kind of close. I guess I want to move it a little bit more this way. And okay, so it shows. It actually shows though the tube up here in the picture. So I got a wrist one. I thought that'd be pretty cool. I saw one of my nurses had it at one point. I'm like, that's cool. So I got that one, and it just wasn't accurate for me. I'm sure I was doing something wrong. So this definitely seems better, although I still don't know what the numbers are, what they mean. But it does seem better for the price we paid. Not a bad deal. So yeah, what do you think about this one? Do you have this one? Are you in the nursing field? Maybe you have some tips or tricks for me, or maybe one that you'd recommend that doesn't necessarily break the bank. So go ahead and throw it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback on if there are other types that you would recommend over this one. Maybe you have this one. What do you think of it? And as always, like, share, subscribe. We're working on 500 subscribers, so tell all your friends, family, coworkers, the folks that don't really know how to operate a cell phone. I'm doing tutorials to help them along in that process. Let them all know I appreciate you, and make it a great day.